my God, hurry up. Pass me the phone. Come on.
Oh my God, hi Keri, what you think I'm beauty? And it's I'm Nik Nicole. You already know DJ the rapper. Go ahead, Keri. Go ahead, Keri. Go ahead, Keri. Tell it like it is, boy. Go ahead, Keri. Go ahead, Keri. Go ahead, Keri. Tell it like it is, boy. Go ahead, Keri. Go ahead, Keri. Go ahead, Keri. Tell it like it is, boy. Go ahead, Keri. Go ahead, Keri. Go ahead, Keri. Tell it like it is, boy.
Keri, tell it like it is through your radio. Fully syndicated, funny for the silly folks. Always keep it positive, never negative. Keri's Korner is the name. Welcome to the show. Hot top celebrities bringing in the voice of the community. It ain't gonna stop. And when they start to play the beats, I'ma have to write you up a eulogy cause they're so hot. And I stay live, and I stay woke when the man trying to keep me on demand. Yeah, D-Day, beyond beauty and Dominique to go to the
Keri's Korner will show you just what you were made of. Keri's Korner will have the music playing through ya. Keri's Korner will have you sipping on some tea. Keri's Korner, tell it like it is, you and me. Keri's Korner, syndicated radio. Go ahead, Keri. Go ahead, Keri. Go ahead, Keri. Tell it like it is, boy. Go ahead, Keri. Go ahead, Keri. Go ahead, Keri. Tell it like it is, boy. Go ahead, Keri. Go ahead, Keri. Go ahead, Keri. Tell it like it is, boy. Go ahead, Keri. Go ahead, Keri. Go ahead, Keri. Tell it like it is, boy.
What's up, people? It's your boy Keri D. Singleton. It's the Keri's Korner radio show live at 5 here at DTF Radio in New York City in the borough of Brooklyn. Welcome. It is cold here today. Paul probably doesn't think so, but I do. And we're expecting double digits in terms of snow later this week. Not looking forward to that at all. Shout out to everybody in the warm states. Which is where I wish I was, for sure. First and foremost, you guys, on a somber note, I shout out to the Middleton family. So a friend of the show, a very good friend of the show, Ashanti Middleton, of course, as Revere Wines, passed away suddenly last week. I'm still not really sure. I know the specifics. I don't really know the specifics. But, yeah, she passed away last week. So I'm dedicating the entire show to our dear friend Ashanti, a.k.a. The Boss, Middleton. I don't know. Just, it's been one hell of a year. And no, she didn't pass from COVID since, I don't know, like every time somebody passes away or gets sick, like everybody thinks it's COVID related, as if there's nothing else in the world that could possibly cause people to pass away or get sick. Like I've been coughing for a week, and I swear, I walk around New York City and there's people look at me like they want to stick a damn swab in my nose. Like there's more to, COVID is not the only thing that takes people out. Yeah. Ashanti Middleton, a.k.a. The Boss, CEO and founder of Es Revere Wines. Rest in peace, sister. So, yeah, I'm going to dedicate the entire show to Ashanti, who was here like just a couple of months ago, right, Paul?
Yeah, like I think a few months ago. I just wanted to say, very sorry for Ashanti's family.
Yeah.
Was able to meet her twice, and she was an amazing person. Always had a smile on her face when she was here.
Definitely.
Obviously was very hardworking with her business, and it's very sad to hear that.
Yeah.
I got nothing, man. That hurt.
Yeah, she was here when you did your first couple of shows.
Yeah, my first, like one of my newer shows.
Yeah.
When I first started. She was here. She was so nice.
She kicked off the party show. She came here with Aviance.
Yo,
And-
that was a favorite episode.
Yeah, we had a great time. We drank, and Paul videotaped it.
Yeah, we had
The
a lot
first
of
one,
fun.
the first time she came.
Both times.
Yeah, but you actually participated in the festivities. She was a lot of fun. Yeah, it hurts when friends of the show pass on, and because they're like family. You know what I mean? They're like an extension of the family. So shout out to Shanti Middleton and her family here at the Keri's Corner Radio Show. Our extended family, we miss her. We had a busy week. The Sessions Cafe TV show, which we're working diligently on, and I say we, meaning myself and Paul and Kevon. You guys are working so hard, and I want to publicly shout you both out because you do such an awesome job here at the radio station, but also with the television show. Proud to call you both producers of the television show, Sessions Cafe TV show. Really excited about the stuff that we are going to be putting out. We did an interview with Nik Bucci, who's in the studio today, who's going to be talking to us about his brand. Also, Cecil Wade, who is the fitness instructor, was on the show. He'll also be a guest today. So I guess today would be almost like a Keri's Corner Sessions Cafe kind of.
It's like a crossover episode.
Yeah, it's it's gonna be cool. And we also did some episodes in Philadelphia last Friday, and I really wanted to say this because I didn't get a chance to say this to you guys in front of you because I was coughing and just working. But you guys did an amazing job. I really, really appreciate your work and your time, and your energy and your creativity is totally 150% off the charts. So when you guys do get to see the episodes, the pilot was released, but the pilot was basically just you all watching us in our shenanigans here in the studio. But when you actually see the show, just know that the production, a lot of the writing for the episodes, the filming, the editing, the directing, it ain't me. It's all Kevon and Paul, and I want to thank them both so much for their just total dopeness. And they make the job fun for me. They also make me work. If you guys have this really weird misconception that I'm the boss, wrong answer. These guys are like, do it over. Yeah, but do it over. I know, but Keri, do it over, and that's Kevon usually.
Yeah,
Sounds like Kevon.
You know?
I'm usually like, I think that's good. I think we got it. And Kevon's like, do it over.
Do it over. I don't know.
I want the best takes.
Yeah,
Man.
it's like
He's a perfectionist.
I love you guys so much, man. I really appreciate it. Even though we'll talk about that when Cecil gets here. We'll talk about the episode we did in the gym. Yeah. But specifically, I wanted to talk about the Philly show. Just a little preclusion because it's an important episode. Not that any of the episodes are not important, but we interviewed Andino Ward. So Andino Ward is the father of the late Michael Ward. You guys are like, who is that? So in 1985, the Philadelphia Police Department dropped a bomb on a row house in West Philadelphia in an attempt to evict a group called Move. Now, Ramona Africa was actually a guest on the show in our early years, and Ramona Africa was the only adult survivor of that bombing. There were two survivors. Ramona Africa was one of them, and a child, Birdie Africa, later known as Michael Ward, also survived. So we interviewed Michael Ward's father in Philadelphia on Friday. Michael, unfortunately, has passed away. He passed away in 2013. It had nothing to do with the bombing. He drowned in a tub, tragically. But we got to talk to Andino Ward, and I dare to say there was some real exclusivity with that interview. For one, Andino admitted himself he doesn't talk a lot about what happened to his son, much less his own experiences with the whole Move saga. But he gave us a good 2 hours worth of real dialogue, and I know that you guys are going to be pretty enthralled with that episode when it does come out. Just a few words I wanted to... Paul, what did you think about, the Philadelphia trip? We got about 2 minutes, so...
I really liked the trip. The shows are going to be really good. With the interview with Andino Ward, it was a little different than I expected. I don't want to give away any details, but it was a lot different than I expected. So everyone should go check that out for sure when it's out.
And Kevon, yeah,
Yeah.
you and I spent the whole day together. So you and I went to several locations.
Oh yeah.
Before we even met up with Paul. What was your take on the whole? What you learned about the whole Move disaster?
Well, I didn't actually know anything about the Move incident or about the Move organization at all before, you brought this to my attention. And I gotta say that I was very interested. Like, this is some really amazing stuff, and it's great. Our interview with Andino Ward is really good. I'm excited that people are going to get the chance to see that, and it's pioneer stuff. It's all been really awesome,
historical. And we also an unexpected part of our trip was we got to speak to one of the neighbors who lived through the move. I didn't mention that to you,
right?
Andre.
That was crazy.
Yeah, we got to speak to one of the neighbors when we were on site, and she showed us pictures of her house before the bombing, after the bombing, and to talk with somebody who actually went through it. It was pretty educational. It's really good. Again, you guys, thank you so much for taking that trip. I think collectively we learned a lot, and I think that the people who view the episode when it is released on television, I think it's going to be a lot. So I'm interested. Excited about sharing that with you. And again, I can't thank you to Paul and Kevon enough for, all of your work with all of the episodes that we're doing now, have done and will do. But specifically that one, it's something about that particular episode with Andino Ward that I think is going to really, really strike a chord with a lot of people. Also, shout out to Jermaine Quick, who we also interviewed. He's a director, producer, and filmmaker out of Philadelphia. And we had a really cool conversation with him as well.
Nice
and
chat.
both Paul and Kevon got a lot of information from him in terms of, filming and whatever. So, all right, you guys, are we going to get into our New Jack segment right here on Keri's Corner, your new home for throwbacks and New Jacks.
Hey, yo, what's happening? This your boy 5 Mics. Anytime I'm looking for great entertainment or the latest scoop on the music industry, I pick up Intrigue magazine. Cause everything I read in is so intriguing. Don't believe me? Then find out on your own. IntrigueMagazine.com, where reading is a pleasure.
And now it's time for those exclusive New Jack joints right here on Keri's Corner, your new home for throwbacks and New Jacks.
Oh, I get so lonely. 'Tis the season to be jolly, but how can I be when I have nobody? A Yuletide carol doesn't make it better, knowing that we won't be together. Oh, silent night, I know it's gonna be joy to the world, but it's gonna be sad for me. Oh, what do the lonely do at Christmas? Oh, what do the lonely do at Christmas time? The children can play with their new toy, while their little hearts burst over with joy. And lovers can kiss beneath the mistletoe, and choirs can sing this glorious song. Oh, but what is there for me to do now that it's Christmas and I don't have you? Oh, what do the lonely do at Christmas? Oh, what do the lonely do at Christmas time?
is your girl, Candace Whitson. Thank you so much for playing my holiday single. And I want to wish you and yours a happy holiday season. Please stay healthy and stay safe.
When the shit go down, just know that I'm there with him. I ain't doing things right, a middle finger, the law. Every night there is a party like every guy grab a shorty by the end of the night. Things about you know they like. With a gas, baby, roll it up. Got a bottle of the Manny going pour a cup for you. Cause tonight we ain't slowing up. Stopping something we won't do, yeah.
Yo, it's your man, Mr. Taiski from Dallas, Texas. And I'm chilling with my man, Keri, on the Keri's Corner radio show.
You got me saying, When was the last time you told me you loved me? And when was the last time you showed you care? I feel like I'm losing you to another man. Is it someone else? Tell me. Maybe I do what I gotta do to make it right, baby. Yeah. I don't wanna lose you, no, no, no. sorry, baby. Yeah. 'Cause I can't go on without you in my life. I'm sorry, baby. Oh, God, I mean it. Tell me what to do, baby. Tell me. I get on my knees, baby. Tell me. Whatever you want, whatever you need, baby. Yeah. Tell me that you still love me. I'm asking you to marry me. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, baby. I don't wanna go without you in my life. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, baby.
Hey, what's up? This is Norm Adams.
And this is Julia Robinson, and you're listening to our boy, Keri D. Singleton.
On the Keri's Corner Radio Show.
Snow is falling steadily. It looks like it's gonna be my kind of Christmas.
Let's pack our bags and get away. Grab your passport, what do you say? Sunshine, fun times, let's go play. It looks like it's gonna be my kind of Christmas.
This is my very favorite time of year. It seems the whole wide world is filled with cheer. So many different ways to spend the holidays. I just want friends and family near.
Okay, I don't know what just happened, you guys. We have a technical difficulty. We was listening to My Kind of Christmas, and apparently the Grinch stepped in and just screwed everything up. So what we're going to do is, I don't know, just talk to Nick. Sorry, Nick. Okay, so hello? Yeah, okay. So, Nick, this is very weird. At any rate, let me put Nick's mic on. Something happened, you guys. The music stopped. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But at any rate, welcome to the show, Nick. I don't know what the hell just happened.
Hey, yeah, it's good to be here.
Okay, so hold on one second.
All right.
I guess the DJ's just going to put on some instrumentals for us to talk over. Or something.
I like instrumentals.
A little more volume. Like, what the hell's going on here? Yeah, there's no music, so we're just gonna talk. So, Nick, welcome to the Keri's Corner Radio Show. We apologize for for this. I don't know what the hell's going on with the music and all that, but at any rate, welcome to the show.
It's good to be here.
So now we have the music.
Bring the music in.
All right, so Jesus. Okie dokie. One of those days. So let me see your beer. Pass me one of those beers so I can know what I'm talking about.
Coffee, Keri.
Coffee. Why do I keep calling it beer? Because it's cold.
It's kind of in a beer bottle
cold.
too.
Yeah,
it's
so
like those bottles are traditionally used for
I've
beer.
never seen coffee. Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I've never
That's
seen
definitely
coffee in like this. So it's
Yeah.
coffee, Keri. Coffee. Think
Yeah.
coffee like Starbucks.
It's like a swing top
Yeah,
bottle.
just-
Looks like a Grolsch beer. That's
Right.
why.
Yeah. So if I say beer again, just punch me in the nose.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would never do that.
Well, it's a big nose. It's not like it'll be affected. So at any rate, talk to me about this cold brew beer. Like, why cold brew?
Cold
I said
brew.
it again.
Cold brew coffee. Cold brew coffee.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna put Paul's mic on just in case this happens again.
Come on,
Your
Keri.
mic on?
Paul-
Okay, there it is. Yes.
Paul knows it well. Knows
Okay.
the coffee well.
So, jeez, he's like, oh my god. By the way, I got to get your flyer for the Intrigue magazine promo.
Oh yeah. I gotta send you that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
for
we're gonna
sure.
have Nik's coffee
Yes.
ad in Intrigue magazine, which will be out next month, the next issue. Okay, so what inspires you? Like, is cold brew coffee a thing, or is it something you created, Nik?
Cold brew coffee is definitely a thing.
Okay.
Outside of me.
Okay.
But I like to think that what I'm doing is kind of at the top of the peak for cold brew coffee.
Okay.
It is popular. It was definitely it became very popular in the last few years.
Okay.
You know, once Starbucks started doing it, kind of opened up the floodgates for cold brew.
Okay.
But like a lot of things, it takes a while for you know, kind of the general market to start making a high quality version of a given product.
Okay.
It's like if you think of other beverages like beer. If you're tuned
Why
into,
would you say beer?
Now we're just talking similar.
Now I'm trying to program myself to say coffee, 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 and now he says beer. Like that's gonna.
Well, it's just a good example how, you know, the craft beer industry has kind of been booming, for example, and I happen to think that coffee and craft coffees is kind of next.
Okay.
And so I take a lot of inspiration from that world and stuff. Hence the bottle, which makes you think beer.
Right. That's why I've been saying beer. I don't want you to think I'm like an idiot.
Nah.
But like it's in a beer bottle, so I look at it and I see beer. Now
Totally.
you have a fan. Like so. Okay, we went up to Croton in the Hudson Valley where you live.
Yep.
And for the Sessions Cafe TV show.
Yes, indeed.
Paul and Kevon and myself went out there. Was it last week? The week before last.
Was the week before.
2
weeks.
weeks. 2 weeks ago.
So Kevon is a big fan because you gave us some promotional goodies.
Yep.
And Kevon is a huge fan of Bucci coffee.
Well, you know what? Yeah, maybe I am a huge fan. It was really good coffee, man.
Yeah. So what did you think about?
We have a few fans.
What did you? More than a few. Yeah. What did you think? Be honest. So you took it back home,
right?
And you sipped it. Well, walk me through the story briefly.
Totally honest.
Honestly, when I brought it home, I thought that my mom was going to enjoy it a lot because she's a coffee drinker, drinks it almost every day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never a huge fan of coffee, but I think I've gotten more into like bitter stuff.
Okay.
So I take a sip.
Bitter stuff.
Yeah, like
Yeah, coffee is bitter.
No, I don't.
I take a sip and it's like it is bitter and it does taste coffee-ish because it's coffee, of course, but it had a different flavor than what I was expecting. Like, I don't even know how to describe it, but it feels like pure. You know, if you go to like a really good pizza shop in Brooklyn and they have like, you know, you can taste the quality of the ingredients.
Yeah.
It was like that, where I felt like, oh, this is a very pure coffee experience. It's
Brooklyn pizza comparing to Bucci.
Oh, that was spot on.
That was interesting.
I was feeling that. I was feeling that comparison.
Yeah,
I know a craftsman, all right? I like
feeling
to
that.
give him a craftsman.
Well, I could elaborate. I think I know what you're saying. I could even elaborate. It's like with a pizza, it's like so simple. There's only a few ingredients. It's sauce, it's flour, and it's cheese for like a simple margarita. So in order to make a great one, you need to have great ingredients. There's only 3 of them. My coffee only has 2 ingredients, coffee and water. So you have to nail both of those, which we do. And then your process has to be great. So in the case of pizza, it's like you got to be a great baker. Yeah. And you got to use great ingredients.
Right.
All you got to do is that, and you might make a great product.
Okay.
So like I take a lot of inspiration from all these simple crafts. Like you just gotta do the right thing.
Okay.
And that's a cool analogy. I appreciate that.
All right. So let's inspiration. How are you inspired to? Because you just started marketing this product in the midst of the pandemic. So what inspires you to be brave enough to step out on your own, and you know, as an entrepreneur during this time? Because it must have been difficult. You know.
Yeah. So I mean, the business did exist before the pandemic.
Okay.
But I was definitely kind of reaching like what seemed like a critical point for me, where I was starting to do more markets. I was starting to push it more. I was starting to sell online, and then COVID happened.
Right.
So it was almost like it wasn't around, and then COVID did change everything. It kind of stopped all the markets someone would do and all those things. So it definitely affected things. I mean, I can't complain. I was pretty well positioned given that I didn't have employees and staff and something like that. So I feel for other people in small business, you know.
Right.
There's always a risk and like being an entrepreneur, but so I had that risk like everyone else, but thankfully I've been able to like kind of do online stuff and pivot a little and make the business a little more COVID appropriate.
Right. And since the product is pretty much created at your home, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like
now.
you have to, again, like you don't have to deal with, I don't want to say deal with, but you don't have to endure having the pain of employees that you may or may not have to lay off.
Yeah, and overhead for rent and stuff like
Right.
that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's a cool element of working with coffee. Like you can do a lot of things out of the home. Hopefully I'm going to be out of the home soon because we're growing and I'm kind of bursting at the seams at my home, but it has been good timing wise. I've still been able to accomplish everything I need to at home, which is great.
So what has the response been from other people other than Kevon?
Yes, so it's a pretty niche product, like what Kevon touched on. It's very coffee forward. I'm really developing this whole thing for people who really love coffee.
Right.
I'm not necessarily trying to convert people to coffee, from tea or something. I like to think of it as like an elevated form of this specific cold brew coffee thing. So real people I've found that I'm kind of doing a good job in that regard. People that are fans of specialty coffee, high quality coffees, identify this as a really good product in this space. I've been selling, pretty well to a niche group, but I think that even that niche is pretty large in America and otherwise. So
let me ask you this: like, in what? Okay, so not that there's any one spot. Okay, most people drink, I don't know, wine with dinner or something like that, right?
Yes.
Where at what type of setting would you drink cold brew coffee? Like, is it?
I love this question.
Yeah. Is it like, obviously, like, is it breakfast? Is it, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. It's an amazing question because it is a pretty specific answer. Again, like I said, I'm not necessarily going for that everyday coffee space.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not trying to replace your morning mug of coffee.
Not for the coffee addicts.
Yeah, like I still wake up and half the time I make myself a hot coffee, a pour over, or, a drip coffee. This coffee really shines in I personally believe in that afternoon coffee.
Okay.
Like for people that are a little more of a coffee head, they have one in the morning. Some people have 6 coffees a day.
Damn.
I'm more of a 2 a day guy, which I think is a healthy amount. That afternoon one, that 1 p.m. coffee, I find is a really nice time to do a cold brew. You pour yourself 4 to 6 ounces over ice. It gives you that, again, it's a bold flavor. It's almost like sipping whiskey, kind of. It's very bold. It's very, and
I've tasted it, and it was just wow! But I don't drink coffee. So, when I sipped it, I was like...
Yeah, well, and we were sipping
strong.
it quick. I think, if I really built an ambiance for you and put it with the perfect ice, and you could always dilute it and stuff. It's meant to be tweaked as well.
Okay.
So it starts really strong because you can't make coffee stronger, and all too often stuff is a light, weak coffee. And if you're a real coffee drinker, you have to drink 20 ounces of this stuff, which personally I'm not a big fan of. I'd rather say here's 4 ounces of some good, strong, elixir that has high in caffeine, tons of flavor. You sip it slowly, but you still get all that, you get the good caffeine, you get a ton of great coffee flavor. So again, I do like to liken it more towards a whiskey drinking session.
Gotcha. I was going to ask you, is it something you're supposed to sip or you're supposed to just go for it?
Definitely more of a sipper.
Okay.
Kind of like espresso is known for being bold and bitter and very strong.
Right.
It's so small that some people do just shoot it back. You have your one shot. But also a lot of people like to sip it.
Okay.
And you only got 2 ounces of liquid, and you could spend 10 minutes with it taking little sips.
Right.
So it's kind of closer to that space again. So espresso and whiskey, think of it that way. That's a great time to do a Bucci coffee pour. Spend a little bit of time with it, sip it slow. Enjoy the nuance of the flavor. That's where it really shines.
Yeah, so I guess what I'm hearing from you is that it's not, you shouldn't really, even though it really is, obviously it's coffee, but you shouldn't think of it as coffee, because when I think of coffee, I think of mugs and coffee cups. You should be thinking, I don't know, ice.
Yeah,
maybe a wine glass, maybe. No.
Oh yeah, I drink it out of a wine glass.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, that's part of the bottling too, and part of the reason why it's in that bottle.
Right.
And just to kind of encourage you to be more in that other space of I want you to think wine. I want you to think whiskey. I don't want you to think a dirty mug with a stainless steel carafe that you find at the deli of burnt coffee. It's a totally different ordeal than that.
Okay.
And that's what most people know in in New York, certainly. I mean, we love our morning slugger.
Yeah.
That you just got to get down, which again I still do as well in some regard. But this is just a little bit of a different space.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, what are your plans for your coffee, and where would you like to see it go? This is what I envision for like a Bucci coffee commercial, right?
Yes. Tell me.
Some well proportioned women, oiled up, butt ass naked with a thong or something on the beach.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Or maybe no thong. Maybe just maybe they're just wearing like some dental floss.
Maybe we'll keep it so it could go on TV. But the
then,
absolute
that
minimum,
would be a thong, yeah.
absolute minimum clothing required for
right,
that.
Yeah, I guess the dental floss thing would be out. Yeah, you have to wear some thongs. Okay,
put a little more fabric there. Okay.
So yeah, they're sitting on the beach.
Yep.
And the palm trees are waving, and then maybe I don't know somebody maybe like a couple of feet away are playing volleyball, and the ball lands in between the two ladies that are oiled up and pretty much almost naked.
Yep.
And they roll over, and after they're pissed off about the ball ruining their I'm winging this now. I'm literally painting the picture as I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
They're like really aggravated, as they're flowing, their hair is flowing, whatever.
I see it.
Oh, Biffy, I just need me a Bucci cold brew. Yes, you're right, Sarah.
Yes.
And then they just toast and rub each other down, and they go on with their day. What about that?
I think if we make that, we'll make $1 billion.
Yeah.
And I'll have to give you, most of it for that great idea.
Yeah. There you go.
I like it. I definitely need to work on some video advertising. I like the narrative element to that. That's real.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I was just winging it. Is Cecil laughing over there? He usually thinks everything that I say
but that's
is
a good
funny.
vibe. That's definitely a good vibe.
You gotta have boobs, because you have. You know why though? Seriously, Nick, because the coffee comes in beer bottles, and I always associate beer with boobs. I don't know why that is.
It's pretty natural, yeah. I like that.
Yeah, so
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I think like a great. What you said, Hooters? What did you say? Yeah, maybe Hooters would be a good spot to carry. I don't know.
And sex sells.
Yeah,
people like to pretend like it doesn't.
Yeah, doesn't sell in my apartment, but
oh well, no, it does.
The most sexless place on earth is Oh yes.
When you flick on that Facebook Live, people are coming to watch.
Yeah, but they're not.
See a little slice of Keri.
No fans. The damn Keri action figure from last week gets more attention than I do. I think he probably. Maybe I should bring him into the studio naked to get myself some attention. That was that might have been one of the most awful things I've ever said on the air. Come to think of it, a naked action figure of me.
Oh, I thought it was real for a second. Actually, I thought that was real.
No, I do have an action figure.
Oh, you do have a normal one.
Yeah, he's not. I mean, he's not naked. I keep his clothes on. Like
that's appropriate.
Oh, this is getting horribly weird. Yeah, put that camera down. Keep on.
Get out of here with that.
He just stopped recording. Like, okay, that's enough. We're not putting this. Like,
internal use only.
Look at his face. Okay, so if anybody wants to partake of your breast coffee or your best coffee, how can they reach you? I don't believe you actually shut the camera off, Kevon. Did you see that?
He actually shut it
off. He's like, oh my God, I can't.
He shut it down.
Yeah, shut it all down.
It was getting a little crazy.
Yeah.
You want me to tell people how they can find Bucci coffee?
Yeah, this isn't the TV show. You can sell yourself.
Oh, great. Okay.
Not like a prostitute, but well, yeah,
pretty much.
Same thing.
Pretty much. Now,
boobies.
so I am on the internet. I have a website. It's called BucciCoffee.com.
Okay.
So that's a great place to start. It's essentially an online store.
Okay.
And it tells you a little bit about the business and some stuff. So that's cool. I'm on Instagram as well. Those are kind of my main two. Instagram is at BucciCoffee.co.
Okay.
And yeah, that's where you can find it and learn about what I'm up to. And it's still early, so it's a fun time to follow around because things are changing a lot. I'm coming up with new offerings.
Okay.
And I'd love to get y'all to try some Bucci,
especially for the holidays. I think it'd be great to have a Christmas dinner.
Yeah. Yeah, we're swamped with orders right now
Yeah, I
too,
can imagine.
which has been great because people are thinking that way, and it is a nice thing to have around when you
Yeah.
have like a group, and you don't want to make a bunch of pots of coffee. You could just
Right.
crack a couple bottles, and that's
Although,
a nice way to do
although
it
in
too.
this state with our governor, you probably, Christmas will probably have 2 people allowed. So I don't know.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, these holidays.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Mr. Grinch. All right, thank you so much, man, for hanging out with me and my participating in my shenanigans. And
Thank you, man.
make sure you guys follow Nik Bucci. That's Bucci. And we're gonna definitely
like Gucci with a B.
Yes, but who the hell cares about Gucci? It's all about Bucci. Right?
Yes.
All right.
Thanks, Keri.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming. Our artist spotlight this week is Mr. Brian McKnight. No need for a real introduction, so I won't give one. This is Brian McKnight right here on Keri's Corner, your new home for throwbacks and new jacks.
Hey y'all, we are the Brown Boutique. We specialize in handmade customized candles, t-shirts, and more. Whether it's for a lost loved one you want on a candle, a birthday, holiday, or a party, you name it, we got you for all of your customized needs. Check us out on Instagram at @thebrownboutique_, and be sure to follow us to stay up to date on new products. The Brown Boutique, where sense makes sense. Now check out these exclusive jams on Keri's Corner, your new home for throwbacks and new jazz.
That we should be together. It's unbelievable how I used to say that I'd fall never. The basis I need to know. If you don't know just how I feel, then let me show you now that I'm for real. If all things in time will reveal. Yeah. One, you're like a dream come true. Two, just wanna be with you. Three, girl, it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. And four, repeat steps 1 through 3. 5, make you fall in love with me. If ever I believe my work is done, then I start back at once. First time I looked into your eyes, I saw heaven, oh, heaven in your eyes. Everything I did before you wasn't worth my mind. It should have been you all the time. I'd do anything, everything to please you. You know how much I need you. You're always, always on my mind. You're more than wonderful, more
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brian McKnight.
My shattered dreams and broken heart, I'm ending on the shelf. I saw you holding hands, standing close to someone else. Now I sit all alone, wishing all my fear was gone. I gave my best to you, nothing for me to do, but I've one last cry, before I leave it all behind. I gotta put you out of my mind this time. Stop living a lie. I guess I'm down to my last cry. I was here, you were there. Guess we never could agree. While the sun shines on you, I need your love to rain on me. Now I sit all alone, wishing all my feeling was gone. I gave my best to you, nothing for me to do, but I have one last cry, before I leave it all behind. I gotta put you out of my mind this time. Been living lie, I guess I gotta be strong, 'cause around me life goes on and on and on and on and on. All of my feeling was gone. I'm gonna dry my eye right after I've had my one last cry, before I leave it all behind. I've gotta put you out of my mind this time. Been living a lie. I guess I'm down. I guess I'm down. I guess I'm down to my last cry. My last cry. No, 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 no. Maxine was 5'9", had a man she didn't mind. Woke up to be nice and slow. What she wanted I did not know. Gave me her pager number and said call her anytime. Then she whispered in my ear. She said, my body wants you so. For what I miss at home, nobody has to know. Keep it on the down low. She said, my body wants you so. For what I miss at home, nobody has to know. Keep it on the down low. Keep it on the down low. It's like he doesn't even care. Deprived of all the things she misses, wants, wishes, and needs. Got harder than 103. She turned and said to me, nobody wants you so.
Honey, listen up, listen. The lies and pain, it's enough. End it, exit, leave homes alone. Drop the tone. The New York Giant man's a client. I'm the president. Yeah. Money long like jail sentences. Poetic. Him and forget it. Amnesia. I need ya. I need a woman like you. I know you wanna go. Your girlfriend say that you wanna leave. Here's my chauffeur. Give him his keys to his V's, and honey, you can ride me.
Remember way back when I first met ya. Didn't wanna sweat ya, wanted you to put me on. 155 at the Ruckus, all the mother suckers. Tried the game, I knew you were the one. Oh yeah. Well, I know you think about me. You think about me. I don't know what you're waiting to see. Let me show you right. The only one that matters to me, girl, it's about time. Right here's where you belong. Don't be afraid to hold me. I'm here and it's okay. There's nothing else to say. Don't be afraid to hold me.
With the sound that the world can't take. Came straight out the gate, played 2.8. Ear studded, jewel flooded, got to love it. First rap cat with an R&B budget. Every day on the TV, me and PD. Girls so PD, make them man break the CD. While y'all forever rowdy, I be outie somewhere in Maui till I go back to Cali.
Can't understand how he can treat you the way that he does. Give me the chance to show you, baby, you're better off with me. Try. I wanna make you smile. I wanna love you like you need to be loved. I'll never let you down. I'll always be around. And you should be mine. Don't waste your time. Don't be baby. Don't treat you like you should. No, baby, you should be mine. Why can't you see you should be happy? And I don't know why you don't believe a man can love you for the rest of your life. Let me try. I wanna make you smile. I wanna love you like you need to be loved. I'll never let you down. I'll always be around. And you should be mine. Don't waste your time. Don't treat you like you should. And you should be mine.
Yo, what the deal, honey? Insecure, feel funny. I know you used to dealing with cats with real money. Plus I know you like Mace in a lot of ways, but it's hard to go on when you're lonely in the holidays. When he shop, he should shop for two. Take you where the water's aqua blue. Let you fall back, treat you like you all that. Under umbrellas with your shades and your straw hat. You ain't the one out clubbing all day and all night. Just to save a fight, you say it's right. And I know he ain't the cat that'll stay in your life. Even though he gave you ice, now make him your wife. How a man deserve you if he hurt you? How you give a woman 25 a curfew? Between me and you ain't heard that from me. Cause Mace ain't the player with the PhD.
Welcome to my world. I love you the way that you need to be loved. No worries, no more. Girl, open the door and don't waste your time. You should be mine.
Now for my next number, I'd like to return to the
Hey, it's Mike Shannon, and you're listening to Club Classics on Keri's Corner.
Get the point? Good. Let's dance.
Do you remember when I said she's got the papers and I've got the man? Well, the man that she had that I took from her is not the man, child, that we thought he was at all. Caught in the middle, I don't know what to do. What can you do when your man is untrue? There's another man, oh, baby, in my life. Look very normal till I open my eyes. The man I loved and married loved another guy. There's another man in my life. Oh, in my life. Oh, another man is beating my time. Another man is beating my time. Another man is loving my life. Another man is beating my time. Another man is loving my life. It's beating my time. I'm going crazy, crazy. I'm falling in love, falling in love with you. I've got this feeling, baby, that my face won't hide. Thinking about the big man who wants me up inside. I feel so good, honey. Since
Gotta keep on, gotta be strong when you're searching, searching to find the one. Searching to find someone that's strong, someone that really turns me on. And I've been searching like this for quite some time, and up to now no one has blown my mind. Someday the one I'm searching for will come, and that's when all my searching will be done. But until the time that I decide I got someone I can love and keep on searching. Gotta keep on, gotta be strong when you're searching, searching to find the one. Gotta keep on, gotta be strong when you're searching, searching to find the one.
Nothing in the world that I won't do. I give the word to you if you want me to. I'll do anything. Nothing in the world that I won't do. I give the word to you if you want me to. I'll do anything.
They think I'm a fool, 'cause I do so many things for you. But they don't know the talking to your best friend. Say, you're not satisfied. Things ain't working out with your girlfriend. So you're searching for someone new, someone to hold you tight, someone to treat you right. Though your girlfriend's a friend of mine, here's my number and a dime. Call me anytime. Call me if you need someone to talk to. Call me. Satisfaction guaranteed. Call me if you need someone to talk to. Call me. Call me. She wasn't good. No. Wasn't true. No. Don't like to do the things you like to do. She doesn't do it. She did. So you nothing like she used to. Well, I've been watching you, boy, and I got what you want, got what you need. Though your girlfriend's a friend of mine, here's my number and a dime. Call me anytime. If you need someone to talk to, call me. Satisfaction guaranteed. Call me. If you need someone to talk to, call me. Call me, call me, call me.
And we're back on the Keri's Corner radio show. Just came out of our Club Classic mix. One of my favorite mixes. I shouldn't say I have a favorite, right? It's like when you have a lot of kids, you're still not supposed to have a favorite. I mean, I know I'm my mother's favorite. I mean, that's clear. Sorry, Shay. You know. Come on. Anyway, we got my buddy Cecil Wade on the Keri's Corner radio show. Hold on, I gotta Picture. There you go. All right, say something.
All right, I'm here in the building.
Okay. Bass in the voice.
Yes.
Okay. Welcome to the show, bro. We've known each other for how long? Because I caught at the
about.
I think it's more than 10 years.
I think more than 10 years.
Yeah, more than 10 years. Yeah. Cecil Wade, fitness instructor, fitness guru, as I like to call him, and somebody that's hopefully going to get my ass in shape.
Yeah,
because I want to run around naked. That's the bottom line, bro. I have said for years.
I think that's like 80% of the people who come and work out.
Yeah, I mean, I've always had this dream, not dream, but this vision. No, it ain't a reality. Because Coney Island is one of my favorite spots to go to in the deep summer in New York, right? And like, you see people on Coney Island that have no right to be. They should be wearing a fur coat from like head to toe. But they be just out there showing stuff they shouldn't be showing. And these are some of the guys. Like, if you ain't got a build, sister, put your stuff in your pants. Or your bra. But I want to be one of those dudes. I used to say I want to run around or run up and down the boardwalk in a thong. I don't want to do that.
Oh,
because that might give me the kind of attention I don't need. But I definitely... What do you mean, oh, God?
Oh, no. I mean, that's good,
Not
good
a thong,
thinking.
though.
That's good, that's good confidence.
Just don't do it, Keri, right?
No, that's great confidence.
But you're one of my best friends, so you've always been very honest. The thong thing is a bad idea.
No,
right?
No, it's whatever you feel.
Yeah, it's a bad idea, brother. For you to not say that it's a bad idea makes me wonder what kind of friend you really are. That you would allow me, Keri D. Singleton,
because we have to live out our dreams, B.
That's a nightmare. And again, Kevon turns the recording off. I think when I talk about nudity, he gets weird.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, welcome to the show. Thank you for inviting us to R&B Fitness.
Yeah,
up in New Rochelle. We was up there last Thursday.
Yes.
Actually, filming for the Sessions Cafe TV show.
Mm-hmm.
And so here you are on the radio show.
Yeah.
And we can really talk about what you got going on. So first of all, shout out to you for turning Kevon into a little Hulk man.
Yeah, I know he did good work in there. I like his work ethic.
He has a lot of energy, and he's always up for a challenge.
Oh.
So what Kevon did in the studio up in New Rochelle was he basically. I don't want to use the word test dummy. It's a guinea pig. Same difference, I guess, right?
Well, it's not necessarily.
Well,
just testing his strength.
Yes, testing his strength
Yeah.
is a very nice way of putting it. So, Kevon, we're going to talk to you about you because we know you weren't prepared to be flexing your muscles up in New Rochelle.
Oh yeah.
On Thursday, and again here today, I think you and Cecil in the studio had a push-up contest.
Well,
y'all spring on me that I'm gonna have to do a push-up contest against this dude.
Well, he had half of
Okay.
what I did, so that's pretty good.
So what happened that the people that are listening didn't get to see?
Do you want me to say, or you got to keep on?
Right, so I'm starting up recording these social media videos, and I'm like, oh, hey, Paul, do you want to do a push-up contest against Cecil? And Keri gets all excited, and he comes in, and he's like, bro, you're going to be doing some push-ups against Cecil. I'm not prepared for that, but obviously I jump in because got to do a challenge, right?
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, but this was actually Cecil's idea 2 weeks ago. Just so you know, don't blame me. He had said that don't tell Kevon, but he's gonna be the test dummy, for lack of a better term.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, and I judged from RB Fit when we was at the gym.
Right.
I'm sure he could hang with me because
Yeah.
I remember being his size and energetic like that.
So what did you have my assistant doing when you had him hanging from the ceiling and doing those weird flips like he was having seizures?
I had him doing something called advanced calisthenics.
Yeah.
Like seeing the way he moved, like his body motion.
Okay.
I could tell that he could pretty much do the exercises
But
I was
what
doing.
was that he was doing?
Pull-ups.
Those were not pull-ups.
Well,
dude.
it was.
Because you gotta tell him how it was, like how it was set up.
Well, it was on the rings. I had him pull himself up and flip forward and backward. So that tells me right there he has good core strength.
Yeah, well, I thought it's like arms were gonna like fall out the damn socket.
Arms.
I have to tell his mother these things. You know?
Well, no, he's fine. He would have been fine. I mean, I could tell by, like I said, his body motion. Like I said, I used to be that size.
And how
so
did
can
you
pretty
feel
much
when
do
you were
anything
doing
at
that,
size.
Kevon? Like,
I mean,
was
honestly,
your head spinning? Because that looked like.
Yeah, I caught vertigo a little bit when I was up there.
How did that feel for you?
honestly, working out and flipping around like that is kind of what I do. So
Okay.
it's actually fun for me to get like that lightheaded feeling of getting the rush of just, pull-ups, or I'll flip upside down on my own pull-up bar at home or something like that. It's just fun for me.
If you're getting lightheaded, I think you
Yeah,
need
if
some
you wanna
more,
Well, no,
brother.
not like, I just mean like the fog of like.
I know, I understand.
Yeah.
You want to get lightheaded, you could just have like 6 or 7 bottles of a Bucci coffee, right?
I think 6 or 7 might kill me.
Yeah. Okay. Don't want that to happen.
I think I might take a shot of that stuff. I mean, I already got 100 milligrams of caffeine in one of my products.
Oh yeah, and that pre-workout, right?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
pre-workout.
Let's talk about that. So you have these things here. Now let's talk about them. First of all, you have these. You have the Herbalife Formula Sport here in the studio. I think
Yes.
some of this stuff you bought me for your. I
Yep.
bought for the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about each of these products. Let's talk about the Herbalife. What are they?
So I want to start with the Formula One because that's my the black
Okay.
label. Yes, the black,
Okay.
the black bottle.
Okay.
24. So I use that 30 minutes before I work out. That's a protein mix. It's got a lot of vitamins in it.
Okay.
It also boosts your energy.
Okay.
And I only use it when I'm active.
Okay. So
Well-
right, you don't just sit around and
No.
yeah.
Because it's meant for that because it's NSF certified. For those who don't know what NSF certified means, that it's certified by the Sports Administration.
Okay.
Like athletes takes this stuff.
Okay.
So it is three times tested. So you'll see the label on the bottle. So the smaller can, that's right there, it's my pre.
Okay.
Right. So it's full of like creatine and vitamins. So what creatine does, it boosts up your strength levels.
Okay.
You naturally have creatine in you. This is
Right.
just like a boost of the creatine. So if you was doing 10 reps, this is gonna make you do 12 or 15.
Right, so it's a supplement to increase your energy.
Yes.
What about this white stuff that I think I bought at the house?
So that's the
tea.
healthy meal.
Oh,
so
it's a
I
meal.
take that when I'm not working out.
Oh,
because
so that's
the
not
more
what I have.
so because the more muscle that you build,
Mhm.
like it's like the more muscle you build, right? The more how can I say it? The more you take in, the more
Right.
calories you take in.
Right,
So
to
when
feed
my
the-
body when I'm sitting there, I'm burning calories.
Okay.
So I take that to balance out my weight. The white bottle. It's
Okay.
called Healthy Meal.
And then the other two?
Oh, so the bigger one.
Yep.
The bigger one, this one right here, I take it after I finish working out.
Okay.
And I have to take it after I finish working out, so all the muscle that you tear. That's why it's called rebuild strength.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So-
You're rebuilding the
so it's-
torn muscle.
Yeah,
That
so
sounds
it's rebuilding
so
it.
painful.
It's not as painful as you think.
Tearing anything is painful.
Yeah, like that's why when your body looks like that, that's like you ripping.
That's
like,
why they say you get ripped.
Yes,
Because you're
that's-
literally ripped. That's just
Yes, that's where that phrase
painful.
comes from.
And
getting
last but
ripped.
not least, the other bottle, the
Which
little
one?
one.
Oh, that's called the pre. That's what I was explaining to you before. It's a creatine.
Right.
So I take that before I work out.
Okay.
So when I get on the bar or under the bar, I'm able to do more than what I usually do.
Okay. So are you able to work out without any of these products?
Say that again.
Are you able to work out without these?
Of course, I
products?
I wean myself off of it.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't want to rely on it too much.
Right.
But that's what the supplements do. It just helps you get to, where you need to be.
So we've talked about the supplements. Let's talk about you.
Okay.
Now, what? He got super excited. So, what inspires you to start not working out necessarily, because that's probably a thing that you just want to do for your health, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So, but what about being a fitness instructor? That's different. Just because a person knows how to play chess doesn't necessarily mean that they want to teach people how to play chess, right?
Yeah.
So what made you decide that you wanted to help other people get in shape?
Okay, that's a great question.
Thank you.
So when I was working out, when I first started, and I really started developing,
Mm-hmm.
folks would ask me, according to my body, they asked me, what did I eat? What workouts
What do you mean
do I do?
according to your body? Like they were like looking you up and
The
down?
aesthetics. They couldn't believe it. Yeah, they thought, because I was cut up like Bruce Lee.
So humble.
So they asked me, like, how do you do this and how do you do that?
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed that I didn't know how to show folks
Right.
my way of working out because they were so sedentary. Sedentary means that, they don't have the ability to do what I do.
Okay.
So when I got into, when I really took it seriously of studying for my certification
Okay.
and actually going into gyms and working in the gyms, it showed me a lot scientifically, how to deal with a person with ailments.
Okay.
At any level. So that right there, I was like, yo, you know what? Now this is getting real and I like this. I like helping people.
So what happens when you have a 350-pound woman that walks in, right, and she says, "Hi, Cecil. I want to look like Janet Jackson tomorrow." How do you go about making that?
Well, I tell her to we have short
You look her
goals.
straight in the face.
Listen, I
'cause
look
she's
her
got
straight
money
in the
now.
face.
I'm willing to pay you $5,000,
Listen,
baby.
I love your enthusiasm.
Yeah.
But let's look at our short-term goals
I
before
said
we get to
$5,000, baby.
Before that, let's look into our short-term goals. Then we'll get into our long-term goals. Let's see if you're comfortable with the change before we get there.
I said Janet Jackson,
I
not
know
Freddie
Janet
Jackson.
is very good-looking, baby.
I don't want to look like Freddie Jackson. How do I look like Janet Jackson?
I gotcha.
Do you laugh in her face?
No.
Okay.
Of course not.
That's where I would be fired. Because I'd be like, sweetie.
I wouldn't even make it this far if I laughed at people's faces.
Dre is falling out. No, my point is, I told you there's a difference between the TV show and the radio show.
I know, I see.
I told you. The point is, how do you get people inspired to meet their goals? That was the gist of my ridiculous skit.
Okay.
With the sister that wants to look like Janet Jackson.
Okay.
And in reality, she looks like
Freddie.
Well, several Freddies, because actually he's skinny now. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So we have something called assessments.
Okay.
Right?
You assess if I can look like Janet.
Okay, Mrs. Jackson.
If you're nasty.
Yeah, so we have something called assessments. We will have to see, like, if you have any ailments, how far you can stretch. Can you even do? Are you able to even do the what type of exercises can you do? Do you have any background in exercising?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have hypertension? Do you have diabetes?
Okay.
So there's a workout structure for all of those segments.
Okay. And so she wants to look like Janet
Yes.
Jackson.
I have to see if you can move first. Can you lift how high you can lift your leg?
I don't want to do Rhythm Nation. I just want to look like Janet Jackson. And the first thing I want to work
Well, I'm
at...
gonna have to tell you to go to Dr. Miami.
No, we're not doing that. So in terms of different parts of the body, first thing she wants to do is...
Look at that. How ironic.
I want to get my ass tight. So how does she get her ass tight
So
when currently
first-
her ass looks like it should have a license plate on the back of it?
First, we would do some we would do a warm up for glutes, which is something called bridges. So we lay on, I have a person do warm ups before they get into actual exercise.
Okay.
To see if he can even do the exercise.
And then after she wants to get her ass right, she then wants to
Yes.
I'm trying to wait till the damn music starts mixing. She then wants to get her abs like Janet Jackson.
Okay, we could definitely work on that. Of course, like I said, you have to. Oh my God, I have to. There'll be warm-ups for that, but then look, Also, right, we do have supplements that can help you with burning or building.
Okay.
Because after a certain age, we're gonna need help with, or even not even the age. It depends on how your body is. If you have 3 different type of body types, right? You have endomorph, ectomorph, and mesomorph. And from Mrs. Jackson, she's an endomorph.
Right.
Right. So that means that she develops fat naturally. So what I would do is I would definitely see what level of exercise I can get her to. Okay. Then I would put her on a fat burning supplement to help. To get to the goal faster.
Okay, and the next thing she wants to do is this might be a little much. I want my breasts to look like Janet Jackson.
Okay, now you would definitely have to see Dr. Miami. Exercise you can reduce the breasts. You get from a triple D to a triple A.
Okay.
No.
And last but not least, I want to be able to move like Janet Jackson, because I'm nasty.
Oh, my God.
Flexibility. She wants to be able to be more...
Yeah, motor skills.
Mobile, yeah.
Yeah, more mobile. So she definitely a lot of stretching.
Well,
lean muscle.
Okay, because she wants to be able to do the splits like Janet Jackson.
Yes, that's a lot of stretching.
She wants to do the nasty. Remember? Yeah.
That's a lot of stretching.
Yeah, okay, so she's got to stretch.
A lot of stretching.
Okay.
So listen, we do have something called a 21-day challenge. We do have something called a 21-day challenge, which is for if you want to lose muscle or burn fat.
Okay.
People say they want to lose weight. You don't want to lose weight. You want to burn fat.
Right.
Right? So you have 2 different type of fats. You have the subcutaneous fat, which is right under the skin.
Oh.
And then you have
layers to this?
Huh?
There's layers to this?
I can't hear you.
There are layers to this?
Of course there is.
Oh, God. She's never going to look like Janet Jackson.
Yes. So, and you have something called visceral fat. So visceral fat is something that grows the fat that grows around your organs, and that's the deadly fat. The subcutaneous fat is the good fat.
So she's gonna be looking like Tito Jackson if she doesn't really dedicate herself, right?
So there's a lot of people who come in, like you can tell there's telltale signs of folks who have visceral fat if their stomach is their arms and legs are skinny.
Yep.
And their stomach is out here, like over their belly button, and it's hard. So that's when you can tell when someone has a lot of visceral fat. So we have something called a 21-day challenge that I do every month.
Okay.
Right? Keri's part of the program as well.
Keri's what is today's date? So I'm actually 14 days late
14
starting.
days.
Yeah, but I haven't been feeling well. So
and plus he got personal issues. I didn't
say
okay.
Personal issues. I said
I
wasn't feeling well.
Well, that is a personal issue.
Well, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, my love life is trash, but yeah.
So
Hold
anyway,
on.
so what the challenge consists of, it's 21 days.
Mm-hmm.
It's cash prize.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's cash prize.
You didn't mention that.
Yeah, anybody should jump on that.
Yeah.
It's cash prize.
Okay.
Right? It comes with the supplements that you have to take according to your fitness goals. It comes with a meal plan and exercise.
Let everybody know how they can get in touch with you so they can get involved in the challenge, Cecil.
I can't hear you.
I'm sorry. Let everybody know how they can reach out to you so they can get involved in the challenge, or if they want to be trained by the best damn trainer in New York.
Oh yeah.
How can they get in touch with you?
Okay, you can go to my IG, which is New Fashion Orders, NUFASHION _ order NYC.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
and you just DM me, and I will send you details of the challenge. I'm telling you, it's a great challenge. I have a lot of folks who lost a great amount of weight and build like myself. I started at 165. I'm at 175 right now.
Damn. And you look great, brother.
Thank you very much.
Hold on. Kevon, I have a question for you.
Sure thing, man.
What's the name of the artist we've been listening to for like the past 7 minutes or so?
Who's the name of the artist?
Do
Come
you
on,
recognize
man.
him?
It's Janet Jackson.
Okay, let's give him a round of applause there. Yes.
Because I remember that time.
Only, right?
I remember that time we couldn't get it right. Like,
And so I have to say thank you for being on the show, and somebody wants to thank you too. Thank you so much, Cecil.
yeah, but I got something for Kevon.
Oh, what do you have?
I brought something
what
for
do you
him.
have for me?
It's
'Cause
in my bag.
I want to
Can I
look
go
like
get it up?
Shirley.
Get
Yes,
up and
yes,
get
go
it.
get it. Yes.
All right.
Yes. Neither did I. And Kevon, I assume you like surprises, right?
Oh, yeah, I love surprises.
Yeah, I don't know. What the hell is that he's got in that
All right,
bag,
so
though?
this is. Oh goodness.
Oh, he's
This
got
is
a
this is
bag
a
or
this is a startup kit for Kevon here.
Oh, wow.
This is a sample from my business.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Yeah. So this right here gets you started up. It got a bunch of products that you could use, especially according to your fitness goals. So
Okay.
I want you to enjoy that, brother.
Thanks so
You got
much,
talking to the
man.
mic, brother. They can't hear you.
Well, yeah, I want you to enjoy that, brother.
Thanks so
Okay.
much,
Right?
man. I got a little starter kit.
Uh-oh.
This is
And I
it.
better see you in 3 days like, yo, Cecil, this stuff was amazing.
Now, what's in the kit now? We want to know
Well,
what's in
all
the
right,
kit.
so what's in the kit is herbal tea. You have that, Keri.
Yep.
There's protein powder.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, there's a ton of these little.
Yeah, so that right there, because, being that, he has a high metabolism,
Yeah.
and when he works out, that can help him keep the muscle.
Okay.
And the tea it's like a pre-workout, and also, it gets your cognitive skills up,
Okay.
All
So, yeah,
right.
we're going to have to see the results. Right about, thank you so much for being on the show, brother. Thank you for blessing Kevon with his little kit of
Herbalife.
All
right.
We're going to let DJ, Jesus Christmas. The number one DJ in the world, Mr. Andre Jones, get into his closeout mix here on the Keri's Corner Radio Show, your new home for throwbacks and new jazz.
Andre Jones. Suckers.
It's rare to find people like us. Cause all y'all others out there doing what I'm doing. I'm trying to do what I'm doing. But you can't. 'Cause I do what I do my way. What about you? Huh? Come on!
I do any and everything you want to. Make your girl say, ooh, ooh, why is he so fly? She please me, ever she wanna get freaky. You can get mad if you want to, whatever you want, but she still gon' give it up. She likes it my way.
Yo, see what I'm saying?
My way.
Now look who wants with your lady. Me. Why?
Back to see me
She like it
do
my way.
my way.
Yo.
My way. I say go, and I'm in control. Don't check me, it was your girl who let me take it this far. Then ooh-wee. She had to have it every chance that she could get. Did you think you were baller? I ain't gonna call her. Quit that. You can get mad if you want to. Say whatever you want, but you still gonna give it up. If you will the picture, you and I engaged in a kiss. The sweat of your body goes G. Can you, my darling? Can you picture me? Dream if you can, the courtyard. Oceans of violets and blue. Enemy strikes curious poses. I feel the heat between me and you. How can you just leave me standing? Alone in the world or the show go. Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied.
At times, you can find me in the city sinning, or in the studio touching the track up like pretty women, spitting venom with the snake skins in. Apply the pressure to you and your men's in. Damage I do, career ending. Y'all know what I'm representing. Fun, extra low, got a 1 on a 10 next to dough. Y'all best to know I'm not alone, ma. Music, menage a trois with Shy and I, ha ha.
Girl, it's been so long, girl, without you.
Say what?
And I swear I hate living without you. Need some peace of mind, I've been fine without you. Tomorrow won't come if I spend the night without you. You're the one for this love thing I'm feeling, and I can't fight this urge that I'm feeling. Baby, can't you see this destiny I'm feeling? Spend the night and let me show you what I'm feeling.
Come on.
The many mansions, the girls in the Aruba doing belly dancing. Spent half of my advancing, jars from Branson to make it through my circumstances. But you know I'm wiser now, move like Kaiser now. Got a butter soft leather just to hide my pound. Got a house in the valley, come and find me now. Got enough dough to buy the town, so I might give a 6 to my chick, Benz to my mom's. Crib so big it look like the Synagogue. Give her a couch just to spill Henny on. And been a dawn since Lotto's and Benetton. Come on.
People say that I'm not the same girl. They say I think that I'm in my own world. What makes them think that I have changed? Yeah, a little joke and now they raise my problems. Like you, I have to try and solve them. Yes, everything is quite the same. Whoa, I'm just trying to be me, do what I got, do what I gotta do. People think that I'm just sitting on top of the world, sitting on top of the world. I'm just trying to be me, do what I got to do. People think that I'm just sitting on top of the world.
When I'm looking at you, I keep thinking, why can't she be like you? So I'm scheming, I can't go on like this, believing that her love is true. Oh, standing on the dance floor while she tricking, you are all I want, girl. She's a chicken, we might be together, but love is missing. Girl, I want you, so what can we do? Girl, if it's alright, let's go somewhere and get it on tonight. Let's get it on. I got a girl, but you look good tonight. You look so good, baby. It's one-on-one tonight. Me and you, baby. Tonight. Girl, if it's alright, let's go somewhere and get it on tonight. Get it on. You shouldn't have to be alone tonight. Yeah, can't stop now. Baby, when we're crying, I get so excited. Oh, how I like it. I try, but I can't fight it. Oh, you're dancing real close, plus it's real, real slow. You know what you're doing, don't you? You're making it hard for me.
Oh, the song's on you, requested. You're dancing like you're naked. Oh, it's almost like we're sexing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, boo, I like it. No, I can't deny it. But I know you can tell I'm